What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and we have the Danmachi news. Let's just get right into it, shall we? So, of course, we already know this. We've done the banners. Six Ring Siege. Now, I'm currently working on this. I haven't built the teams that I like for every single one of these. And as you guys know, my main thing is I'm going to try to build teams that I think the average player can build. So we're really looking at, like, minimal plus fives. We're looking, like, plus two, plus three, plus four, really just as kind of our base level. There might be some plus fives in there, but we're going to try to avoid that at all costs. Now, the thing I didn't mention last night, and the thing that is really interesting about this is built very similarly to like the EX missions we normally get around this time of year, except this has an exchange. Like a regular story event, this has an exchange. So you see up there, there's some gnome tickets, Hero Lights, Ascension Fauna, a 4-star ticket. So there's a lot of stuff in here. We'll cover that again tonight when we talk about the new stage. We already talked about the bundles. Login bonus. 1,000 Iris here just from the Gareth login bonus. And the one I keep meaning to talk about and I haven't talked about yet, the all 4-star Leafia campaign. Initially when this happened, I thought this was going to be a ticket. This is actually just a daily login bonus. Every day you log in, you get a new Leafia. Or not necessarily new, but a Leafia that has dropped in the game. Initially I thought these were time limited, or there was a time limited one in here. There actually is not. These are all non-time limited Leafias. But they're all very good. So, or well, I won't say that. That's actually a bull-faced lie. But it's very nice that we're getting 4-star units. Some of these might just be like that first Leafio is probably for most people a new unit. That's awesome. But, and then you get that one up to level 60. That's 30 free Iris just for leveling them up. So, no need to hit the mic away and no need to sneer at a free unit. But when it comes to some of these newer units, they're absolutely worth the bonds. So this is awesome. And I've actually already gotten one that I didn't have in my bin earlier. So it was kind of nice. Kind of nice. Weapon upgrade support campaign, guys. I have a few weapons. In fact, shamefully, 2 of the weapons in last night's 6-ring run were not level 90. So, number 1, make sure you get 7th zone done tonight. Number 2... make sure you guys are upgrading your weapons. It is so worthwhile. I've already had several super success rates. So it says great success rate is tripled. So yeah, get to it, guys. If you have weapons that are not level 90, do it now. Hero Fauna Quest we just had. Player XP Quest is currently live. CP Item Quest will be incoming tomorrow night. And then next week is Valis Quest. We already talked about the Player XP Quest. You should know everything there is to know about that. If not, go check it out. New month. New month actually today, so Bonus Iris campaign does reset. Latest Danmemo info. So this is what's incoming this week. Now, the reason they're doing this, obviously, it says up there, the JP novel release of the Argonaut stories. Here's what's awesome. We actually already have a date for the Estrella Record Part 1 story. That is going to drop in January. And I believe the next light novel for the mainline series, volume 18, I think, is going to be dropping in the United States in December, as well as the next part of Winter Reverie. So we're going to have a lot of media come this winter. It's going to be amazing. Flashing Chant Fina. Let's check out what she do. This will be a cold read. I actually haven't checked this out prior to this, but I already see it is a paragraph and a half just for her essay. So let's check it out. So, number 1, HP is 4846. That's about what we expect nowadays. That is mind-blowing, because I've been actually working on some older units for the 6-ring Siege. So, it is mind-blowing to see the numbers on some of these new units compared to units that were even released like 2 years ago. Which, I say 2 years ago like it's not that long ago. It is long ago, but the power creep has been phenomenal. The power creep has been crazy. 4846 HP, 2078 Magic, 1273 Agility, 1007 Dex, and 549 in the Endurance category. Remember, Endurance on a Magic unit isn't going to be as much as Endurance on a physical unit, but that doesn't mean that it isn't a phenomenal number even for a Magic unit. Skill-wise, so Skill 1 for Fina is going to be 91 MP cost, foes plural, Super Fire Magic Attack with Ultra and Counter Rate, and foes plural, Agility, Fire resist down 40% for 5 turns, AoE damage taken plus 40% for 5 turns, Self, remove status debuffs, and add 4 additional actions, foes plural, high fire magic attack with ultra on guard rate, and shorten status buffs by 2 turns. Allies extend status buffs by 2 turns. You know, I was actually working on a fire team. I might wait on the fire and see what happens with her. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below on that one. But while I'm doing this, if you'd rather see her added to the new 6-ring siege team. But for now, let's go back in here. Skill 2 is a 212 MP cost. That's expensive. Allies, fast, 20% MP heal. Allies, 40% HP regen. Strength, magic, agility, dex, and fire attack damage. And ailment resistance, 40%. That's nice. All allies for that, too. That's only for 1 turn, but remember she gets buff replication under extra action, so you can really kind of see that as for 2 turns, in essence. Allies add 1 physical nullification and 1 magic nullification. That's a lot. That's huge. Skill 3 is a 44 MP cost. Foes singular. Super fire magic attack with ultra and guard rate. Skill damage 50% per self magic and fire attack damage buff. Remember, if you play your cards right on that, you're really talking about a... Oh no, if we did fire yesterday... Wasn't fire? No, yesterday was wind. Yesterday was wind, today's water. So, yeah, we'll save the fire team for her. Just happened to realize that. Super fire magic attack with ultra and guard rate. Skill damage 50% per self, fire magic nullification. So, essentially, that's a 200% hit if you build her right. SA is a foes plural ultra fire magic attack with ultra and guard rate. Skill damage 50% per self, magic and fire attack damage buff, and allies 50% HP regen, strength magic, fire attack damage plus 100%. That is awesome for 2 turns. That is insane. She doesn't get extra actions on that, though. But honestly, with strength, magic, and fire attack damage 100% for 2 turns, what more do you need? In fact, the really nice part about that, she replaces everybody that you would use to buff fire. So we're definitely going to add her into our fire teams for 6-ring siege. I think that is going to change everything. I mean everything. What I'm telling you guys is this unit is a must-have unit. She is also time-limited, which is a bit disgruntling. I mean, normally during the anniversary, we'd get the 1 banner that's time-limited and the next banner that's that's not time-limited. So we get the 2 main banners that are time-limited and the 1 banner that's not. It seems like this time we're getting 3 banners that are time-limited and the 1 that's not. So I'm not sure 100% how I feel about that. I'm a bit shocked that the anniversary, the Sword Oratorio units aren't Hero Festas, but they're built like Hero Festas. I just think probably what they did is they probably just thought it'd be way too expensive from an Irish perspective, but it was more free Irish. Just saying. Just saying. But nevertheless, a fantastic unit and a must-have unit for the Fire Magic team. Heck, for the fire for anything team, she's must-have. So next up is Krazo. Now, Krazo is an assist. 1350 HP, good HP numbers. 670 magic. He's really designed to go with Fina. And he does, when fully max limit broken, he does magic and physical resistance plus 25%. It's fantastic. 4 instant effects when physically attacked. Foe singular removes strength buff. This can happen up to twice per turn. So in essence, as we discussed before, if you get hit twice with physical attacks, we'll just get hit twice in general. Okay, no, it is twice with physical attacks. So if you get hit twice with a physical attack, turn 1, remove the strength buff. Get hit twice with a physical attack, turn 2, remove the strength buff. You only get hit once, turn 1, it'll happen once, and then it happen twice, turn 2, and then again in turn 3 just once. So basically the first 4 physical attacks, regardless of turn, even if turns are skipped or whatever, or you're only magically attacked per turn, he will remove the strength buff. So this is a unit that you also must have to go with Fina. The 2 go so hand in hand. I mean, these 2 will be mandatory together. Yeah. Interesting, though, the one thing I want to mention here, the interesting thing about his build is the magic and physical resistance. He's a magic buffer, 25%, but a physical resistance, 25%. That means that here's where this guy's secret power is, like secret superpower is. This unit will be just as at home on a physical team as on a magic team. He just does A buff for magic and a debuff for physical. So, actually, no, I take that back. It's magic up and physical resist. Magic up 25% and physical resistance up 25%. Either way, he just makes everyone more tanky. I was thinking it was physical resistance down 25%. I misread that for a moment. I'm not the brightest. I'm not the brightest taco on the platter. Moving on. So, that is essentially the new units. Here's what's incoming tomorrow. We've got Training War Game, which means Familia War Game is back on. Undertale Skill will rebound. Guys, if you were at the live stream on Sunday, you know I missed out. Just because I didn't do Undertale Skira, I missed out on like well over 100 free-to-play, or say free-to-play. And not free-to-play at all, but 100 Iris just for my daily rewards. Just do Undertale Skira. Just do them quick and dirty. It doesn't take long. Just run the lowest level. Just get your dailies out of those. Or your monthlies out of those. Remember I said I'm not the brightest taco on the platter? Get your monthlies out of those. Schedule starting next week. This is incoming next week. Wait. So the banner's next week. So the banner's not dropping this week. The banner's dropping next week. Interesting. It's a bit of a breather for me, but that only gives us a week between this banner and the next. Because I think the... Is it a week? Is it 2 weeks? I think it's a week then. That's weird. Either way, new banner's dropping next week, not this week, which gives us a bit of a breather. Record Buster will be in next week. So let's see here. So this week is Familia War Game with Training War Game, Undertale Skira, 7th Zone, and then, yes, next week is the new banner. Okay. I'm good with that. That gives me more time to save. But good, because I'm barely at 2,000 Iris. I need our rewards badly. So they dropped some art here, and this is awesome, because I always love seeing the art from the artist perspective, things they worked on here. So here's Tiona, and I'm gonna be honest, I think the fourth Tiona's, I like that one. That's my favorite. I like that one a lot. But these are all the different artist sketches they went through to try to get her look down. Here's the different artist sketches for her actual card art. Obviously, we know which one they went with, but very cool. I like seeing this. I think this is really, really fun. Tione. Now, I have been a very, very avid, vocal fan about Tione's outfit. Though I have no clue how it works. Though that said, I really think the third outfit is the best. Number two, obviously, number one and two, obviously my favorites. I like the green on number two. I think that kind of greenish color is really nice. But I'm not gonna lie, the third outfit I think is the most dynamic, the most. It's the most colorful. It's the most dynamic. It's the most unique. I honestly think the third outfit is the best. And maybe fourth one's the most colorful, but I just like the third one the best. I don't know. You guys let me know which outfits you like the best. 1, 2, or 3 for Tione. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Tiona. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Tione. You guys let me know what you think. I think I'm gonna say 4 for Tiona, 3 for Tione, which is rare because I usually like the ones that they choose. Here's the different poses. I really like pose 3, but I see why they didn't go with it. I have no idea how her outfit works. That's not how clothes work. That is. Anyway, moving on before I get in trouble with YouTube. Gareth's outfit, which, I mean, there's only a handful of differences. His pose is literally the same. Bunch of different palette swaps, and then you have like him in like full armor. Do you have a preference here? It all looks the same to me. God, it probably says a lot about me as a person. Here's all the different. Oh, that's him with all with the shields. So if you watched my my video on the new Battle Chronicle game, we saw him with those shields, so that's pretty cool to see. Different poses, like that. And there's Mamma Mia and all the different poses they were going for with her. Clearly, they already had the character design figured out on that one. And this is Argonaut. So the different Argo poses they worked with. And once again, clearly they already knew what they were doing with his card art. Oh, and there's old girl, who I always mispronounce. Is it Ariadne? I think it's Ariadne, whatever it is. Let me go back and listen to the original voice on that one. I really like pose 3 personally, but you know, whatever. Her first card art is still the best art. But that aside, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Like, comment, share. I'll be back with more Danmachi coming up for you guys really soon. I guess see you then.